Welcome to the stage, Marrron. Marrron to the stage. Marrron to the stage. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. How are you?
Just going to move that out of the way. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. This is the last open mic of 2023 because we're not going to be here next week. No, so let's make it a good one. Christmas Day. And what about New Year's Day?
No New Year's Day.
No, New Year's Day, so it's not till next year. Okay, fine. So, yeah, has anyone, you've come here either to play, perform, or to be entertained? Would that be a fair description?
Yeah.
Okay. So, expectations can be a bit of a dangerous thing. So I'm going to not make anyone laugh. So if you're expecting laughter, then you can lower the expectation. What kind of sound would we have if your expectations were being lowered in this moment? What kind of sound would that make? Okay, perfect, thank you. So, Nick, can you give us a couple of minutes for the end? I'm not really sure what I'm going to talk about tonight, but I've been doing this open mic for a little while now, and it's been an interesting journey because part of me doesn't want to come up and stand up here or upstairs. So we're in the basement this week, where we can have I quite like it in the basement actually. You can almost have a game of chess with Satan. What do you think? Should we have a game of chess with Satan? Might not have time, but we could do it afterwards. Anyway, so yeah, what we're gonna. Is anyone? So who? What kind of sound? If I can get you, everybody, on the count of three, to make a sound as how you're feeling about Christmas. So that could be one of excitement and joy. Maybe that's the expectation that society has at Christmas time. Or it could be something else, because it's not everyone's cup of tea, right? So have a little opportunity to reflect what Christmas means to you. So on the count of three, you're going to make me a sound about what your relationship with Christmas, how you're feeling about it. So, and if you're with people that are expecting you to have a nice time, just be aware of that and think about, shall I lie and pretend I'm really excited to be spending Christmas with that person sat next to me? So I'll have a little think about that. So on the count of three, everybody in your own unique style, there's no right or wrong. This is what I'm here to show people. There's no good or bad. Things just are. So, yeah. So how are you feeling about Christmas? 1, 2, 3. That kind of sounded a little bit interesting. What kind of sounds? Sort of a little bit. No, not going to go there. But there's a bit of a mixed bag, I think, in the room. So yeah, if you've been good, there's this kind of this thing about we're conditioned from an early age, aren't we? If you're good, then you'll get this, but if you're bad, then you get something else. You might not get anything at all. So who here feels that they've been a good person this year? Make some noise. Yeah, been good? Give an example what goodness is all about. Something good that you've done this year that you deserve lots of nice presents.
I say hello to everybody.
You say hello to everyone?
Yeah.
He does, doesn't he? We love Louis.
Yeah, I greet dogs on the street.
You say hello to dogs on the street?
Yeah,
Do you?
not the humans, just the dogs.
Not humans. You just bypass the humans and say hello to the dogs. So Louis is going to get some nice gifts. If this is the way it works with karma, I don't know. It might be. So maybe some of the bad people who've done bad things, are the ones that get the best gifts. Possibly. I don't know. Well, is anyone willing to admit something I don't know if we should go there, but like that you don't deserve lots of gifts because you've been bad, or there's something you've done this year.
Where is she?
What was that?
Where is she? She's been bad. Where is she?
Oh, okay. I don't get it.
It's all right, you will.
I'm not sure. Yeah. And yeah, I've been feeling a bit mixed feelings about Christmas because I've got this anger I don't know where it's come from, and I don't know what to do with it. Because anger isn't like a thing you're supposed to sort of carry around, but I don't know quite what to do with it. Yeah, I don't know why. There's just like this little creature inside me. If I'm having to queue up somewhere for a long period of time, I get this feeling rising up in me, and I don't know what to do with it. Does anyone else get that? No, you're pointing to is that your husband?
No, I'm not with
Yes.
her.
Oh, not with her. Okay, that's fair enough. But where does that go? This is something that animals don't really, that as human beings, we kind of suppress this stuff and we hold on to it a little bit.
You can practice balancing when you're in a queue.
You can practice balancing when you're in a queue,
Yeah.
like in the post office.
So standing on one leg.
Standing on one leg, Rima. Have you ever tried that?
Oh, yeah.
Does it work?
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
What happens if you fall over though?
Hell in the
just
knees.
gently.
Just gently. Okay, so kind of like that. That's a good way to go. Yeah. And what happens? What do you do though with other things? Do you have any other strategies, like if someone cuts you up in the supermarket or is rude to you? What do you do?
Breathe.
Just breathe.
Keep breathing.
Breathing's a good. I didn't think of that. Just take some deep breaths and that sort of thing. So, so what would you like to? Should we talk about? Throw a subject that we can talk about. We could talk about Christmas, Brussels sprouts, anything like that. But anything?
Spiders.
Spiders.
Why not?
Yeah, Christmas spiders. What do you do? What do you do? Do you like spiders, Louis?
Oh, yeah, I do.
So what do you do with them if you find one in the bath?
I got a little model like the House of Parliament.
Okay.
I just put it in there.
You put them in the House of Parliament?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea. I've just got this idea now about the real Houses of Parliament. If it was just full of spiders, like some bad science fiction, it wouldn't be such a bad thing, I think. Maybe things wouldn't be quite so bad. Sorry? Okay, yeah. That's an interesting thought. How do we get onto spiders? What did I ask?
How do we get to spiders?
Yeah,
They're just beautiful creatures.
they're beautiful
Yeah.
Lots
creatures.
to see. Lots
They are nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Why do spiders get such a bad press?
They're venomous, I guess.
Huh?
Something to do with venom.
But most spiders are pretty harmless, aren't they? But they kind of, they got bad.
Not the ones I know.
Not the ones you know. Yeah. Anyone else like spiders? And who's
Yeah.
scared of spiders? Thank you for sharing, because it's not something we often admit to, is it, Lee? Thank you. I feel like we've sort of this is always a bit of a family, I think, the Brunswick Open Mic, so we can share, we can sort of say that we're scared of spiders, and I salute you for that. Yeah. What was the, what do you do? Do you kill them, or do you put them out, or
Well, no,
you
you
just
don't.
avoid them?
You don't kill them.
You can't kill
No,
them.
you don't kill them.
You shouldn't kill them.
Should-
They're just doing their thing,
Yeah.
you know?
Slugs are pretty good too.
Slugs. Okay. So there's a small creature appreciation pie. Is anyone feeling that their favourite small creatures are underrepresented tonight? What about snails? Anyone, any snail appreciation people?
Snails.
Snails are good, aren't they? You like them? But are we talking about with some garlic butter sort of situation? Not that kind of liking. Imagine being a creature, like, for what karma that would be if you actually taste nice. You know, it'd be a disadvantage, wouldn't it? I don't know about spiders either, whether you could eat spiders, but certainly snails. People like eating snails, and snails, they're just sort of going about their business. They tend to sort of just hide around, and then they come out when it rains, don't they? Or is that worms?
No, snails do that.
The snails do that.
Whatever you do, don't ever feed them salt.
Marrron, this is
Yeah.
your 2-minute warning.
Okay, thank you. So we've got a couple of minutes. Shall we send some love out? I'll give you a choice. We've got a couple of choices. We can send some love out into the world at Christmas time, or we can tell the world to fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Should we go for fuck off? If we, all right, we'll be democratic, which is not something we're particularly used to in this country, I must admit. Let's get some spiders in the House of Parliament. So, okay, if you wanna tell the world to fuck off on the count of 3, go. And if you want to send some love, go. Meh. All right. So 1, 2, 3. So who's the winner?
Love.
Should we go love? Okay. Is it okay to run over just a little bit?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's all right. Okay. So the invitation, beautiful people downstairs at the Brunswick on a Monday night. We're going to send some love around the world, and we know this. Well, if we're feeling anger, which is what I've been feeling, so it's good for me to sort of practice this towards people or any situation, or we're feeling love. We're the first recipient of that energy. Even if we don't actually speak to that person, say that I love you or I hate you or whatever it is. So, okay, so the invitation, everybody, if you could just allow your eyes to close. And if you place the hand on your heart and just imagine somebody, could be a human being, could be a pet, could be spiders, could be snails, but a creature or a person you've got a lot of love for, some unconditional love. Notice that feeling in the heart. Just allow that feeling just to gently grow when you think of that person or animal. Imagine coloured light leaving your heart, expanding, filling up this room. Allowing it to expand further, to fill the pub, going out through the roof. And across the whole of Brighton, including all the people that you know and all the people you don't know, and also some of the people that you may traditionally not like very much. Allowing that to expand further and further across the sky, around the whole planet, covered in a ball of love. And feeling that in your heart center, expanding all around the world. Not one person or creature excluded. And then allowing that energy back into yourself, and just acknowledging life isn't always easy and that you're doing the best that you can. So allowing yourself to be a recipient of this beautiful ball of love. That's wonderful. So just coming back into the room, feeling your hands, feeling your toes, feeling your fingers. And just remembering this is something you can tap into really easily when you're spending time with perhaps people that push your buttons over the festive period, or passing someone in the street. You can just send that, like the Care Bears, whoever remembers the Care Bears growing up, just imagining that. Okay, so that's been more than my 10 minutes. Thank you, have a wonderful Christmas everyone. Enjoy the rest of your 2023, and we'll see you for more, maybe some fuck-offs in 2024 if you feel like doing that. Thank you guys.
Everybody,
Love you.
please give it up
Bye.
for Marrron! Thank you so much, Marrron! Oopsie daisy, I turned myself off by accident. Next up for the stage.